Hey, hello. So you're here with me in my living room. Welcome, Jerusalem Jane. Hey, welcome. Well, since you're here with me, why don't I read out loud what I was actually reading for myself? Psalm 83. Do not keep your silence, O God. Do not hold your peace or be still, O God. For look, your enemies make an uproar, and those who hate you have lifted up their heads. They have given crafty counsel against your people and have consulted against your treasured ones. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered." So what is this saying? This is actually saying, look, your enemies make an uproar. Whose enemies? God's enemies. And those who hate you have lifted up their heads. Those who hate who? They who hate God are lifting up their heads. They have given crafty counsel against your people. Against who? Against God's people, the Jewish people, to try and wipe them out so the nation of Israel is no more. So, what is this saying? This is saying that the ones who hate God, the one who is the enemies of God, are also the enemies of Israel. They are also the enemies of the Jewish people. My name is Jerusalem Jane. Welcome to my living room. It has been 1 month since you last heard from me, so I want to give you a couple of minutes of update just to answer a few questions and to tell you I am still alive. I have said over and over again for years and years and years, when it comes to God and Israel, it is like this. You cannot separate it. God created the nation of Israel as his own, given an eternal covenant in a grant forever to the Jewish people. So when you are fighting Israel, you are fighting God. It is that simple. And as I have pulled back a little bit because I needed to rest, I needed to get some counseling and some help to deal with all the traumas that I carry after becoming one with Israel, and Israel became one with me, becoming Jerusalem Jane, standing in the gap for Israel, sharing the truth and news to the world for so many years. A lot of trauma, a lot of terror attacks, terrorism, rocket attacks that I have been carrying in my heart, sharing with you, going to funerals for terror victims over and over again. And then came October 7. So that's why I'm a little bit quiet. So I just want to address a few questions. Some people are still writing saying, "We are so happy you went on a vacation, you're on holiday." I am not on holiday. I didn't leave Israel. As you can see, I'm still in my small apartment here in Jerusalem, but getting much needed rest, but at the same time also working hard to get God to heal a lot of the trauma that I carry. So no vacation, actually just working very hard, and I'm forever grateful for the work that God is doing inside of me. Then it also came out on social media. Someone shared Jerusalem Jane had an accident, and that raises a lot of questions. And I know you probably already noticed this. So yes, I had an accident in my house. I was trying to put a foot on one of those tall fan that stands here now. It is hot, it slided, there was a very sharp edge, and it literally just slashed open my hand all the way down here. It was just gushing out blood, and it was quite nasty. So I had to rush to the medical center, and there was a surgeon who stitched up my hand. And so I'm dealing with that in the midst of pulling back a little bit, and it's not easy when you're single, you live alone, and things needs to be done. So that's it. That's the accident that I had for 2 weeks. This is being wrapped and not really, we'll try to not use it. But I had a nurse checking it today, and she says it looks good, it's healing the way it's supposed to. So God willingly, in 1 week, the stitches are gonna come out. But then of course, there's gonna be another battle scar on my body for Jerusalem Jane. But hey, I am happy. I am grateful for this time off. I do miss you. I woke up last night just before 1 a.m. and I had this urgency in my spirit to pray for Israel. And we had the Israeli military in the sky above my head, and I could hear it over and over. It kept coming, it kept coming. Of course, I can't see them, I can only hear them. But I felt an urgency to pray for Israel, to pray for Israel, to pray for Israel. So even though I have pulled back, I miss you. I miss sharing news with you, but I'm doing this for my own good. And all of you said, please do it, please do it. We've been following you for so long, Jane. We know you needed it. We support you in doing so, but we also can't wait for you to come back. So I am watching the news, and I want to encourage you again, pray for Israel. Don't believe all the fake mainstream media. Israel is still fighting for survival, surrounded by all of our enemies. Iran is at Israel's northern border through their proxies, Hezbollah, and people are saying here it's not a matter of if, but when the big war is going to come in the north. So that's also why I pulled back, because I needed to recover from all the battle wounds that I carried, the trauma from 10 years working here in Israel, so I can come out even better and stronger. As my soul prosper, my body will prosper, and I'm doing good, I'm doing better. I can feel God is healing inside of me. And if I could just ask for you to continue to pray for me. I know you love me. That's why I am making this video, because some people are asking about me. So I feel God is bringing relief into all the pain and the trauma that I carry from being that voice for Israel for so many years. I want to end by saying that people are telling me, we are so grateful you didn't leave. We are so grateful, especially my Jewish followers are saying, thank you for not quitting. Thank you for never giving up. Thank you for continuing to be here when many other people left the country. You choose to stay because you are part of us and we are part of you. And that's what it comes down to. As long as God keeps me here and my visa is being renewed, this is my home. As long as I'm here in Israel, I'm Jerusalem Jane, being what God has called me to be. I am also seeking God how to move forward when I come back, because the workload for one person is too much, especially going into a war. So there's a lot for me to deal with, and that I'm praying about, and that you can pray for me. People are saying, we're so grateful you didn't take the easy way out and just left, but we can see that it's also too much for you moving forward. How can we help you? Pray for the right people to come into my life to be able to help. Pray, and if you can, send the financial blessings, because it takes money to continue to stay here. And now this video became too long. Please continue to just pray for this injury, another battle scar for Jerusalem Jane. And I'm still off in July to just continue to let God do this healing, in this healing process that I'm in for such a time as this. I miss you. I love you. Please continue to stand for Israel, speak for Israel, support Israel. And if you can, come here. Bye.